So, in the world of Minecraft, it appears the popular YouTuber BurssTwo used generative AI for a thumbnail, besides his green screen character and the text looming over him that says, "Arson!" A bit freaky, but hey, I won't judge. Today I wanted to see if I could roughly recreate this thumbnail in under 30 minutes and get pretty much the same point across, and as you'll end up seeing, I actually kinda cooked. Right now I'm making the buildings that BurssTwo has flanking him on left and right, and honestly, because it's mostly just a facade, this won't take that much time. Then after that, I made a little gravel path here, and now we're gonna be super lazy and just copy and paste the building multiple times. Yeah, there we go. I also realized very quickly the cacti are in physically improbable places. Like, they literally can't be placed there, so I just had to world edit them in. Then after a whole bunch of crap you probably don't care about, the thumbnail was ready to have its screenshot taken. And click. There we go. Now we need to take this thing and remove the background from it. That's not that hard. And now we're gonna do the arduous process of getting rid of some of this like garbage stuff and then completely demolishing the windows. This was by far the most time consuming and boring part of the entire thumbnail. And now it's time to take a screenshot of BurssTwo here. So I just go into a flat world and just take a screenshot of him in pretty much the same position as he is in the thumbnail. I'm too lazy to install 3D skin layers. I don't care. And look, now he's with his houses. Wow, this feels so much more like the actual thumbnail, but we're not even done yet. I'm adding fire assets from Google Images to make this even flamier, which is awesome. These houses aren't on fire, by the way, it's just the northern lights. I'm even recreating the slight red tinge to the inside of the houses. Like, there you go, yeah, look at that. Now we draw the rest of the frickin' owl. Okay, I'm joking. I basically just selected all the orange and then blurred it, and now I'm adding the background with the houses are now completely mirrored because there are, you know, two things of houses. It's honestly just mirrored. I don't think there was really a way to make this not mirrored. I don't think anyone's gonna notice. One thing to make your work more unique in Minecraft thumbnails is to basically kitbash different assets from Google Images. So I have the fire asset, but I'm also using this embers asset on top of it that makes it look like a crackly campfire. I love it. Also, because Minecraft's default shading is just atrocious, I'm selecting the back of BurssTwo and making it slightly darker, and then I'm gonna vignette it a little bit. You can see I'm literally just painting out the brightness contrast layer a little bit. I'm gonna be real, most of my shading process is just painting on different things and then changing the layer effects on it. So right now I'm adding a little bit of orange to BurssTwo to make him kind of blend into the fire of the thumbnail. Like the light of the fire is reflecting off of him. That's one of my favorite things when doing thumbnails that have like energy, glowing fire or something along those lines. The light sources really sell the realism in the thumbnail, if you could even call it realism. I don't know. Past this point, I just messed around with the shading a lot and also just the colors of everything. This is really not something I can really explain well in words. I've been doing this for years and I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Now it's time for your favorite thing, just adding a little bit of arson. I'm also gonna make the text curve forwards a little bit like it is in the thumbnail, but I'm gonna be using the warp text feature because it's a quick and easy way of doing that. I just set the bend to 0 and then up the vertical distortion and boom, there it is. Look at that, arson. And then I made it bigger, added some stroke, a little bit of gradient, and hey, look, it's arsony. And now I'm actually adding a little bit more shading to the houses by kind of color picking the fire and then painting over it with a bit of a clipping mask. It'll look better in a second, I promise. And look at that, those houses are positively glowing, and I'm pretty sure it's because they're actively on fire. And hey, look at that, less than 30 minutes and not with AI. Look how easy that was. Oh my goodness. Here is the before and after. The top one's his and the bottom one's my recreation. See you guys later. I mean, if you want to give me money on my Ko-Fi, I'll put that in the description so you can send me money for this. I usually get paid for my thumbnails, but this time I didn't really care.